Hey gang, well, Survivor Series is going to be happening this Sunday, and the theme for this one is Fantasy Warfare Just Got Real. You got me on this one, gang. I don't even know why I even call it that. These two have fought, but I guess WWE believes that some people just don't really remember a whole lot of stuff from about 10, 15 years ago. But yeah, let's get things going with the Survivor Series picks and shoutouts. And we're going to start off things with, of course, what I'm guessing is probably the main event. At least I would book it that way. Team Raw versus Team SmackDown. It's Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns, Chris Jericho, Seth Rollins, and Braun Strowman taking on AJ Styles, Dean Ambrose, Shane McMahon, who's replacing that one dude, Bray Wyatt, and Randy Orton. Let's see. You know what? I think I'm going to probably go with Team SmackDown on this one because Randy Orton has done pretty well in past Survivor Series matches. At least that's why he was booked. And I think Team SmackDown is going to wind up winning this one. Okay, so next match is the big tag team Survivor Series match as Tag Team Raw, which consists of The New Day, Big Cass and Enzo, Primo and Epico, Sheamus and Cesaro, and Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows taking on SmackDown's Tag Team Champions, Rhino and Heath Slater, The Hype Bros, Breezango, American Alpha, and the Usos. This one's going to be a tough one to pick, but I'll probably go with Team Raw Tag Team on this one. And of course we have the Divas, as Team Raw Divas consist of Charlotte, Sasha Banks, Bayley, Alicia Fox, and Nia Jax against Team SmackDown Divas, which are of course Nikki Bella, Becky Lynch, Carmella, Alexa Bliss, and Naomi. And they're supposed to have Natalya in their corner. I'm probably going to go with Team Raw Divas because Charlotte, she can't lose on pay-per-view, yada, yada, yada. And what I was really hoping was not going to be this match happening, but The Miz will be defending the Intercontinental title against Sami Zayn because he beat Dolph Ziggler, which shouldn't have happened. I mean, honestly, I think Dolph Ziggler and Sami Zayn could have had a way better match. But on this one, of course, we all know I think The Miz is going to win. So, yeah, Miz keep the Intercontinental title. And Brian Kendrick taking on Kalisto. If Kendrick wins, he keeps the Cruiserweight title on Raw. If Kalisto wins, the title goes to SmackDown, and the Cruiserweight division goes to SmackDown. Personally, I want to see Brian Kendrick lose this match, but I think we all know that the Cruiserweight title is going to stay on Raw for a little while longer. I want to see Kalisto win this one because I think the Cruiserweight division get a lot more over respect, whatever you want to call it, on SmackDown. But yeah, I think Kendrick's going to keep the belt. And the Fantasy Warfare Just Got Real match between Brock Lesnar and Bill Goldberg, or as we might all remember it better as, the not very well long-awaited rematch from WrestleMania 20. Personally, I couldn't care less who wins because I'm not interested in this match, but I think we all know who's going to win, Brock Lesnar. So there you guys have it. Survivor Series Fantasy Warfare Just Got Real. Yeah. So Team SmackDown winning over Team Raw. Like I said, Randy Orton has always done pretty well in these SmackDown matches, and they have James Ellsworth in their corner, which I thought was a little weird. Tag Team Raw beating Tag Team SmackDown. I got nothing against who they put up for SmackDown's Tag Team division. I mean, pretty good set of tag teams there, but I don't know. I think one of the teams over on Team Raw may wind up surprising everybody. And like I said, Team Raw Divas, I mean, come on. I mean, Charlotte pretty much has won every pay-per-view she's been on, and be honest with you, Hell in a Cell, not great. You know, and there were some okay matches, but overall, I pretty much gave it about a 7.5 out of 10. But yeah, I think Charlotte and the Raw Divas will win. Intercontinental title, again, I'm pretty upset about this one because I think Dolph Ziggler and Sami Zayn could have just torn the house down. I think this could have been a great match, but they had to put The Miz in there. Why? I don't know. But I mean, even with Dolph Ziggler taking on Sami Zayn, I think we all pretty much knew that the Intercontinental title was going to stay on SmackDown. But why put The Miz in there? I don't know. Is it going to be a great match? I don't know. I don't think The Miz is all that great anyway. I don't think he's a great wrestler. Brian Kendrick, Kalisto. Like I said, I really want to see Kalisto take the title and the Cruiserweight division to SmackDown. I think they could get better well received over on SmackDown than they could on Raw. I really think that they could put on way better matches. I mean, the Cruiserweight division was on SmackDown for a long, long time, and maybe we should forget about the final days of that championship and everything. Goldberg, Brock Lesnar, again, I really couldn't care less who wins this one because it's not a match that really interests me, to be honest with you. It'll probably be about 10 times better than their WrestleMania 20 match, but honestly, it's not something that I'm really going to get really excited for, and really, I mean, let's face it. Let's be honest here. I mean, Vince McMahon has been on sort of on a tear to really pretty much destroy any former big WCW stars, and putting Sting out of wrestling for good. Of course, that was an accident. That pretty much just said, now he can get wanting to destroy WCW and everything about WCW out of his system. But then here comes Goldberg. It's like, oh yeah, the final nail in the coffin. So, yeah, to me, it's not going to be a very interesting match. But then again, it could be. But am I really all that interested in this year's Survivor Series? A few matches, yes, but this match here again, no. But I do hope the whole show goes over really, really well. And if you guys want to leave your picks down below, please feel free to. Or if you'd like to do a video on this one with your picks, hey, I'd love to hear from you guys. And also, do you have a particular favorite Survivor Series event or match? And one of them I would probably have to say was probably one of the most unique ones was that, I believe it was the first one, that, 16-man tag team match. Like, I think it was like 8 teams on both sides or something like that. And they really let a lot of tag teams involved in that one. I thought that was actually pretty cool, because you never really got to that often get to see the Killer Bees or the Conquistadors or the Young Stallions do many pay-per-view appearances. So that was actually pretty cool. But real quick here, I want to give a few shout-outs to some channels that I think that will be doing some picks for this weekend. So I hope you guys go check them out. Of course, Will's World, he's been taking some time off, and I hope he comes back real soon. The Whole Effin' Show, WhatCulture Wrestling, Gordon Maston, I think he might be doing one. I'm not 100% sure. Hayden Huffman has done one, so I hope you guys go check him out. I also want to give a special shout out to a YouTuber who's a pretty super cool guy, and he's an indie wrestler, and hope you guys go check out his channel too. Danny Knightmare, hope you guys go check him out. Christian Maracle, I think, I'm not sure if he's doing one or not. Wrestling with Wregret, and WrestleManiac 1130. So there's going to be a ton more on Monday for you guys when the results come in. Believe me, I got a lot of shout-outs to do on Monday. And Sunday, if all goes well and the weather does not become a real big factor, I hope you guys will tune in this Sunday as I do my 800th video. So hope you guys will check that out. And again, I'll be back here on Monday with the Survivor Series results, rant, and more shout-outs than you can shake a stick at. So until then, hope you guys have a great weekend, and Thanks for watching. If you like my videos, feel free to subscribe. And, of course, please leave your comments down below about how you think this show is going to go over. Love to hear from you guys. So, until Monday with a big wrap-up video, as always, stay strong and rock on.